I did.
And how'd you like that?
I liked it very much.
Good. It's a great idea too. You'll get a lot more of your drive now that you've already seen the track. I'm sure they scared you the perfect amount between that and classroom,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
That's what we're here for.
So do you always do this car, or do you?
We all bounce around.
What What's your favorite? Is it the Porsche?
The Porsche is definitely one of the favorites. It's kind of a tie. The Porsche and the Ferrari, and the McLaren, which we just got, is slowly earning its keep too. In my book, that's a great car.
Nice.
But this is one of our best for sure. 660 horsepower. Nothing wrong with that.
I saw the stats. Yeah. I have a buddy who has a GT3, and I drove it at a track in Indiana briefly, and loved it. But my dream is always to drive a Ferrari. Never even sat at a Ferrari before, so this is special, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I'm happy to be making that dream come through with you, Joe. This is, as I said, this is one of my favorites for sure. Especially the sounds that it makes is particularly wonderful. And we're going to have a great time for sure. And what's cool about this track is the owner of this track was actually a Ferrari test driver. So he built this track to replicate...
With a Ferrari in mind. Huh?
Yep, actually the beginning portion that we start on is based off of the Fiorino test track that Ferrari owns in Italy.
Sorry, man. I think I forgot my hat.
Oh! There you are.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. And then there's another section. I don't know if you've ever heard of Laguna Seca.
Yeah, the corkscrew, yeah.
The corkscrew, of course, very easy to... that's obviously very resemblant of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the back section where you're the higher speed section through the woods, that's
Kind of
actually...
like Nürburgring.
Exactly. It's, so 3 different racetracks from across the globe. So good job living near a cool racetrack.
Have you driven on those courses at all, or?
I've not been to any yet. Definitely gone to the Nürburgring. I hope to get to Laguna Seca. I've been to 40 different racetracks so far. So
Do you have a favorite?
this is definitely one of them. This is the first
Really?
time. This is my first weekend here, driving this track. There's a really great track in Seattle.
The SIR?
It's called Pacific Raceways.
Okay.
It's in Kent, Washington, so not exactly in Seattle. But that's a great track for sure. And there's a nice one in Thornburg, Virginia called Dominion Raceway. Foot on the brake for me, pull that paddle towards you one time, and just release that brake pedal, pull up right behind that Porsche. And we'll just stop about 5 feet behind it. So they're all a little different. Some are better than others, but this is definitely one of the best. So we're gonna head out on the racetrack here soon. And when we want you to give it a little bit of gas, we'll make a rolling motion with our hand. I'll tell you to give it a little bit of gas.
Okay.
What I want you to do is apply and hold that gas. Avoid going off and on, off and on. Once we're in the straightaway, so you can accelerate as much as you like until I lift my hand. When I lift my hand, you lift off the gas. Then I'll squeeze my hand to a fist. I'll tell you to brake. And keep braking until I release my hand. Nice deep breath, Joe. We're going to get a little bit of a gap here. We'll go have some fun. So give it a little bit of gas for me. Nice and smooth. We'll take it nice and easy the first couple corners. Get used to the car. We'll go quicker each corner and each lap. And just remember to leave at least 3 feet from any of these cones and curbs. And remember, this car is very wide. Stay to the right and accelerate. And lift. Nice and hard on those brakes. Test out those brakes for me. Good job. Release the brakes. Nice and smooth on the gas. Be as smooth as you can with everything we do. Orange cone to the green cone. And we'll stay to the right, nice and smooth. Watch the $500 cones here. Aim for the orange cone. To the right to the green cone. Green cone straight ahead. A little bit of gas.